The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. And tonight we'll see Anaheim as they go up against Albuquerque. Kevin Harlan here with you. Joining me tonight, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. Our buddy David Aldridge is on the sideline getting stories. So Anaheim will get the first possession. Here's Odom, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And when you think of Odom, a player who does so many things well, a truly unique player, he just brings a ton to the table.
And Odom drops him.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Back to Worthy. No good on the triple. Curry looking around. No one near Odom as he lets it fly. From outside, off the mark. Worthy with a clean look. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist.
Oh, nice setup by Wembanyama. On top of everything else, this guy has an incredible IQ.
And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for Albuquerque. Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing. And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
And Albuquerque with the possession. It's a 3-point game. Curry with it. Now defended by Levine. And another miss by Anaheim. Worthy down low. From the arc. And Zach LaVine hits from deep.
Well, we know LaVine has that shot in his arsenal, and he's working to develop more consistency.
Can they get it? Curry attacking. And Curry with the stuff.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Boom! Woo! Wow.
Oh, that was some power on that dunk.
Just an electricity to what Drexler can do. The leaping ability, the creativity once in air, that's elite level stuff.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. For 3, Levine. Anaheim grabs the miss. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. For Anaheim, they've had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And you know with Curry, what impresses me most is his efficiency. That's not something we normally see in a high-volume jump shooter.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. GA, what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
And so here's Albuquerque. They trail by 1. Right side Robinson. Pass to Beasley. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Kicks it out to Malone. Curry outside. Hits it from 3-point range. Curry's got 8 points.
And you got the feeling that was coming. Curry loves coming back with a 3 of his own.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
And there's the call on Curry. That's his first foul. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Kicks it out to Beasley. Kessler the screen. And Michael Beasley good for three. Beasley's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Albuquerque. Anaheim shooting their sixth and seventh free throws in the game. That free throw good from Wade.
And there are so many reasons to be a fan of Wade's. This young man's ceiling is sky high.
Ball's knocked loose. Beasley outside. Launches a three. It's hauled in by Duncan. And it's Anaheim with the ball. Here's Malone. And it's slammed in by Malone.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Now here's Wade. Here's Miller. And it's sent back by Kessler. Shoots the three. Traps in the tray.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Albuquerque leads by 3. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Albuquerque?
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
They've out-hustled their opponents so far in this one. A lot of points in the open floor, and that's giving them the advantage.
Pass to Granger. And Michael Beasley picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Tipped away. It's stolen by Duncan. Worthy from outside. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist. Worthy's got the lead up to 6 now for Albuquerque.
Well, clearly some sort of defensive breakdown there. He is not the kind of guy you give room to at the arc.
And there's the call on Roy. That's his first foul. Here's Worthy. 6 points for him.
Well, that's why he's out there using his size in the paint.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. And Tim Duncan gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Timeout called, Anaheim. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Here's Miller. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Smith right side. Back to Worthy. Duncan, a screen. And Danny Granger gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Inside, outside for Curry. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Duncan with it. Picked up by Malone. Out of the rafters, he punched it in.
Are you kidding me?
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
This is why you got to be right up on Curry, because he's a dangerous threat off the dribble.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Three-pointer, Worthy bangs home the trifecta. Worthy's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Albuquerque.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here, had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
Yeah, but we know momentum can flip the other direction very quickly. You can't get complacent now.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Albuquerque. Here's Kessler.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. After bursting onto the scene as a rookie, Coach Van Gundy, expectations certainly increased for Walker Kessler.
Yeah, and Kevin, I think he's handled those expectations well. He knows who he is. He's first and foremost a defensive rim protector and a rebounder. He's a rim runner on offense. He's a pick-and-roll guy, and he knows that he's got to continue to grow in the other areas.
No good from Beasley. Anaheim trails by 14. On the wing, Malone. It's Curry outside. Rebound by Albuquerque.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Pass to Kessler. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Walker Kessler. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Stolen by Mitchell. Hard test with the ball. Drexler defending. For three. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Here's Anaheim. It's a 14-point game. And it's Granger with the jam.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. To the middle. Beasley outside. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Outside Robinson. Just 5 on the clock. Count the basket. Robinson's got the lead up to 14 now for Albuquerque. Here's Holmgren. And so it's James Worthy making things happen for Albuquerque. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. And we'll be right back after this. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Albuquerque leading by 14. For 3, Levine drains the three-pointer. Levine's got 6.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Smith for 3. Rebounded by Drexler. Anaheim trails by 17. Here's Holmgren. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Jabari Smith picks one up.
And that 7-foot frame of Holmgren makes him so difficult to guard. And really about as good a free throw shooting team as you're going to see. We're getting plenty of proof of that tonight.
Back to Curry. And the rejection by Smith.
A relentless defender. Smith proving how disruptive he can be on that end.
And the rejection by Curry. They retain possession. Pass to Smith. From past the arc. Drills it from outside. Smith's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Timeout called, Anaheim. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's Curry. Back to Drexler. And another miss by Anaheim. Albuquerque leading by 18. From outside the arc. Kicks it out to Beasley. Cans it from downtown. He's got 9.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Curry can't get it to go.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Anaheim trails by 21. Holmgren in the corner. There's the triple. David Robinson with the rebound. And so here's Albuquerque. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. Mitchell with it. Guarded now by Lamar Odom. Back to Mitchell. To the inside. It's tipped. It's stolen by Odom. It's deflected. Pass to Holmgren. Second chance shot. The kick out to Odom. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both. And boy, I tell you what, you want to talk about a long bomb. Good luck catching that thing cleanly.
Anaheim making a switch here. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Well, that's a smart play. Taking advantage of the mismatch in close.
Smith's shot is good.
Smith with the size and lift to elevate above the crowd and knock down jumpers when he gets to his spot.
Curry's shot is good.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Pass to Smith. And out of bounds as Anaheim gains possession. Both teams will make substitutions. Anaheim trails by 18. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Levine. Fires for 3. And again Albuquerque with the triple.
His precision on pull-up jump shots is what makes Levine one of the league's most dangerous scorers. His mechanics off the dribble are on point.
And Worthy has got it here for Albuquerque. Pass to Levine. There's the 3. Anaheim grabs the miss. It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. Anaheim will retain possession.
Well, that's just a careless pass. He's lucky that was just deflected and not picked off.
Now off the inbound. Robinson with the block.
And there you see why Robinson is the anchor of this defense. Massive wingspan, easily allowing him to turn away shots.
Out to Wade. Pass to Miller. Back to Wade. Over Levine. And so it's Albuquerque sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cut. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Anaheim trails by 21. Outside Odom. It's stolen by Duncan. Smith outside. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Good ball movement here by Albuquerque. Clock at 4. Three-pointer. And it's Artest missing. And it's Ron Artest with the foul. That's his first foul. Anaheim making a switch here. Here's Odom. Pass to Drexler. And the call will be against Jabari Smith. That'll be his second foul of the game. Left side Odom. Nobody near Granger. Misses the J after tricking the D with the nifty pass fake. Worthy from outside. And the rebound goes to Danny Granger. Anaheim trails by 21. The shot from the low post is good. Granger's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Anaheim. Pass to Drexler. Jacks up a three. Nailed from three-point land.
And how about Odom facilitating the shooter there, not holding the ball or forcing his own shot.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Timeout called, Anaheim. And it's Anaheim with the ball. They trail by 18. Right side Curry. Over Mitchell. Puts the move on. The shake. And the layup good by Curry.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
Beasley for three. Fires the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And Albuquerque leads by 19.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
It's Curry outside. From deep three-point land. Rebound by Albuquerque. Beasley outside. And again, Albuquerque with the triple.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
It's good on the putback.
And Mitchell's energy level is really impressive. He's someone that doesn't give up on possessions.
To the paint. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Outside Curry. On the wing, Granger. Shot clock at 6. To end the run. The rebound by Mitchell.
In the second half, it seems like they've given him the green light. Might want to rethink that.
Artest with the ball. He's picked up by Holmgren. And that one is good by Beasley.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
It's Curry outside. Knocked loose. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. For three, Beasley. And again, Albuquerque with the triple.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Buries it from three-point range.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
Yes, that goes in.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish. And since the break, he's just been money from beyond. When he's this hot, the green light just doesn't seem to get any greener.
And so Albuquerque takes the win. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll do it, folks. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.